Good meeting.
Mhm.
Sounded like it, at least. Oh, it's daytime. Want to go check out new Sunny Tours?
Let's do it.
All right. Afterwards, I want to if I can talk. Hit up Hayes. I wonder if they can fix my car with the new
All right.
mechanical tools they have. Hey, everybody. Good meeting. I'm a little concerned about one thing, but it might be. I don't know. It depends. So apparently, it made it so it looks like they changed it now for the car modifications. Then he's just going to do visual paints, body parts, whatever. Hayes is now going to do performance upgrades and stuff. Which I can't, I still get. Both are very important. Both are key stuff, so. Oh, no, and also, Benny's might be doing more customized work, like their drift tunes and racing tunes and stuff like that, so. Trying to even up the, mechanical playing field so that one's not more needed than the other. Because Benny's is getting swamped, basically. Ooh, what they're saying. So you're gonna have to be careful making all the money for real estate.
Be careful. That's the plan, babe. That's the plan.
I know, but they're gonna be watching it.
Why do you think I've been marketing myself all this month?
I know you have. It's been.
Oh, I want them to remember me.
Jesus.
You know? But unfortunately, I've kind of jinxed myself in a way.
How's that?
Because now people are like, expecting me to be wearing the superhero outfit when I sell them their house.
Yeah.
Do you know how so many people have told me this? So I'm like, oh crap. Okay.
You still got that low-key version one where you just have the mask and the suit.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
And even superheroes have to dress the proper attire.
Yeah, exactly, babe. You're right. But hey, if it leads to selling a house, why not? I'll commit.
Yeah. There you go. Jesus Christ. You alright? You alright, Casey?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Sorry, it looked
Okay.
like he already pulled in, and next thing I know, I hit him. God damn locals.
I have my seatbelt on. I don't
Hey, Lizard, how's it
accidentally jump
going?
out.
That's such a nice house right there.
It is. I know a bunch of people are going to want to scoop that up, probably.
Yeah, I bet. Ooh, fresh fruits, okay. 7-Eleven.
Bowling?
Okay. Oh, wait, Willie? Oh. Okay.
Wow, that's a nice little courthouse. This is a cute little town, man.
Yeah, we really renovated the place. Oh, look at
Look
these,
at these
houses. Holy.
houses.
Oh, look at this.
Mhm.
Alien green one.
I know. It has character.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's
Whoa,
this?
what's that? Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, is this a cemetery or a park?
Park?
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Don't worry, Amber would never live in a small town. No. No, the house Casey and Amber are looking at are in Vinewood and probably going to cost at least $300,000. That's all yours. That's the hospital. The motel.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Where at? Oh, over here?
In front of us.
Where?
To the right.
Oh, is that Sheriff George? Yeah, I think that's Eastwood and Sheriff.
This place.
Not sure. Was it a movie theater? Ooh, what's this?
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, clouds are never a good sign. Ooh, this must be the sheriff's office. Oh wow, these roads are all now paved and everything.
Uh-huh. It's really
Oh,
nice
wow.
up here.
Uh-huh. Look at this marina. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's right.
Look a little.
My place is pretty snazzy. And then you have your lower income, I guess, here.
Yeah, I think these are always. Yeah, I didn't change these out. These
Yeah.
houses. Oh, you can tell right here. That's where they started repaving now. Oh, was this run-down motel? Oh, wow, they really fixed it up.
Yeah, they did.
It was the same one that was in Freestyle. I'm familiar with it. Nice. What is
Let's
this?
look at more of the houses, too.
Oh, that's the casino. Okay. Like a government building?
Mm-hmm.
auto shop. Oh, repair shop. Yeah, it's really different down here. Holy crap. Very neat. Yeah, these houses are all
Cute.
I have a feeling a
Go
bunch
to
of
the
vipers are
left,
gonna
babe?
move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going and then go to the left real quick.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Here we go.
I might have to go to the post office soon. I'm starting to yell at a
Yeah,
bunch of
that's
letters.
fine. Oh, see, that blue house is kind of cute.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, there's houses behind here. Okay, so there's twice as many houses.
Yeah, that's why I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very Polito, Mike.
Nice. Kind of almost as nicer than Polito.
No, they are, really.
The only thing is they're really close to each other, but
Yeah, not much front or
that
backyards.
house in the corner, I wonder, man.
Yeah,
wonder
that's
who's
gonna be
buy
a big
that.
one. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to tell me once you find out.
Of course.
I gotta get some more gas. I thought you wanted the green house. I think it's not. I think it's better. I just think you having Sandy be this bunch like trailer trash, just made it useless. Now I like this more than like what Onyx did. Oh, okay. Alright, maybe. Onyx made it too modern. They made it like modern suburbia. They made it like Mirror Park, and that was overdone. This was more like Polito. Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be a desert shithole, but that house had a lot. That's as nice as Polito, let's be honest. I think, let me get the mailbox at Mirror Park. Oh, if I can get to the right road. I wonder if the new house is now down in Petty Shores. I wonder if Rivet and they're gonna or Cryptic are gonna go get that house up in the hills.
I don't know. Good question.
Or I think that like it wasn't so much the house, but the location. They purposely wanted something out of Sandy, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess they would probably either use their clubhouse or whatever down there, and then
Yeah.
which I get. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, it's gonna make visits to
Sandy, yeah,
oh,
for sure.
they put the horse track back in and took down the racing track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. It's just an oval.
Oh yeah, it's not that great.
I mean, I guess if you're like into stock car racing or whatever.
There's that track in Polito as well. I don't know if you saw it yet.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I will check that out. Interesting. Okay. Let me hit Hayes real quick, and then I might have to meet somebody for a job related at City Hall.
Okay, let me just finish this real quick.
Yeah, take your time. No rush. I'll wait in the car, though. Don't be afraid. If worse than the worst, you'll be a paralegal and you just shall be around. I'll tell you what to do. It's fun. It's actually fun. It's frustrating, but it can be fun. Like you'll see in a second. I'm working on a case that I thought was going to be, like, you know, easy smeezy, but then I'm getting conflicting information again, and I'm just like, are people? It is so crazy, people's interpretations or miscommunications or whatever, that I honestly think, like, wait, is someone purposely lied to me? But they never are. They're just how they interpret it, or someone maybe they are. Who knows? I don't know. Well, a little bit, but you need to, because eventually you're gonna need to do that for yourself until you get paralegal. No, it'd be more like filing the paperwork you'll need to do as a attorney. You'll be shouting at cell reps and see what kind of questions I ask the officers, what I look for, to make sure the clients are being prosecuted correctly, or see if we can get them. I guess we won't be able to do that anymore with the new system, but we'll still negotiate their bail. Everything okay on your end?
Yeah, everything good. I just sent Josie.
Oh, do me a favor. I'll keep an eye out, but I do need to do a walk-in appointment with the SBA. What?
Okay. Yeah, it's moved.
What happened? Where is it
now? Down the block a little bit. Yeah.
This way?
Keep going. Yep. Keep going into the right.
Okay.
Then go past this light.
Okay.
Turn right.
Oh, I think I know where it could be. Go straight still? Yep. Oh, wow. You moved.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice place.
Yeah.
Can I bring my car in to get windshield fixed?
In my eyes, you don't need it. But yeah, pull it in.
Oh, this isn't that. Ooh.
Can you try? Actually, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The way the system works now, like, there's no way for me to do a freebie repair if it's a sync issue.
Okay.
Go ahead and park it and pull it back out. That should actually fix it.
Well, I did hit a local, in my door, my passenger door is that shutting on the way. My front end's scratched up
Weird.
and crumpled.
In my eyes, the car's perfect.
I
Same
could
here.
definitely.
Go
Really?
ahead and park it and pull it back out.
Okay. All right, we'll do. Get back. I'll be back if it does fix it. I'll be back anyways because I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's a nice size shop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they were already giving them a huge break. Probably because they're new to the city. Yeah, the fact that they induced multiple charges of aggravated assault, they got off really light. So on that point, is your job as attorney saying you're already getting a pretty good deal. I mean, I could try to argue to get even better, but if it doesn't work, I strongly suggest you know, take it unless you adamantly are innocent. You know, you're arguing you're innocent. Oh wow. Yeah, it looks good to me too.
Yeah.
Range. Okay. Now you gotta remember how to get to the new haze.
Take. There you go.
And then. Right up here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we missed one street.
Oh, next street over.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. It's on the other side of the road. Good call. Yeah, it looks good to me.
All right. That was good for you.
Appreciate it. So I had a question because I talked to Aaron and I talked to Archie all leading up to this, and they kind of warned me that once this, once you get your new tools and everything, so it's my understanding all the upgrades that we did on any vehicle are now defective, right? And they were
Recalled, yeah.
yes. Okay. So do I go back to Benny's to get those reinstalled, or how do I get
no,
those?
we do performance upgrades now.
Oh, okay.
Those I moved up from Benny's.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay. That's good.
I mean, the only thing is like, there's no way. Like there's a pretty heavy fixed cost for it. Like we could eat some of the margins on it, but we can't just install them for free.
Ah.
Yeah, because like
Okay.
it's
Well.
not as though it's like a issue on our end, if you know what I mean. Like it's not like it's
All
we caused
right.
a defect and you know, but like it's I don't have a way of recouping the costs if I ate the cost entirely. We don't have that much budget. If everybody had to
Right.
come in and get the parts redone, I'd be out of business in about a day.
No, I thought I was hoping the government would compensate.
Yeah, they don't. That's not really a thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, how much are we talking? Because I had, so it would be 5 vehicles. 3 of them I had fully legal upgrades on them. And then 2 I had performance from, Archie and Marcy, which I assume I would just bring back to them, and they would, be
Yeah.
able
Well, and the
to.
other thing on those, like there's no more fine tuning anymore. That's
Oh,
not a thing that can be done. So any of those fine tunings are no longer possible. Period.
but they put different. Well,
They-
they put different parts.
They would have also put parts on. The other thing is like we're still trying to figure it out too. Like it's not a 1-to-1 mapping like what you had before versus what we have now. They're completely different sorts of things. So like there's no way to get you exactly back to what you had. It's all
okay.
new. Everything's and
Okay.
even some of the stuff that's available like that I could put in, I don't actually even have access to yet. It's still being worked on.
Sure.
I could do engine upgrades. I can do tires, brakes, drivetrain. Like I can swap you from a rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive kind of thing. But I
wow.
can't do transmissions right now, and I don't know what effect those
Oh.
have yet.
Okay.
Those are not available.
Do you have a rough? So let's say I had at the time the max upgrades on this that were legally allowed in the state. And it cost me roughly $15,000. How much would it get to the new level of that? You think now?
Yeah. I don't know because I don't know what's considered legal now either.
Oh, okay.
Because like
Okay.
it's like I said, it's not a 1-to-1. Like it's not like what was it like
Sure.
sport race, street sport
Ooh,
race, whatever. They're not mapped the same way, and they don't have the same. They're like I said, they're not 1-to-1.
Okay.
Like I
All
could
right.
put an upgraded engine in it. Um, roughly comparable, I think. And I could probably do it at cost, which would be like to put like the next level engine in it. Like retail would be 5,050,
Jeez.
What?
but the I can do it at cost and do it like at 2,000. That's my cost on it.
Right. No, I get that. Wow. So I basically lost $50,000 and work I put in my cars, basically. That's a great feeling. Okay, well, I
that
can't
feeling.
afford that. I
And
can't afford. I only have $5,000 to my name.
like
So
I
that's
had
part of
like
it.
the business budget right now is $50,000. That's what I have left to work with.
No, I get that. No, I'm not. I'm not frustrated
Like
with you,
I can eat it
Sparks, at
if I
all.
have to. Like I
I
could
don't want you to eat
like it's
it.
not your
I
problem
know.
necessarily either. Like it's not you know I can eat the cost and take it up with the government myself for reimbursement, but it's going to be you know. But again, I don't
Well,
even know for sure if I can get you back to where you were because I don't know for sure where it all
right,
maps.
right, right. All
Like
right. Well,
I'd be
then
kind
this.
of be like I'd be like trying different things to see like okay was this close to what you had before or what like you know
No, I get that.
and like I said I can't even do
Oh,
transmissions yet.
all right. Well, it sounds like I should need to give this some more time until you get, fully operated and everything going. Still in the transfer phase or whatever it sounds like. So that's fine. I
I
mean,
mean
I
your
mean,
other option is to also like petition to the government directly yourself and say look this is stupid you need to compensate everybody or what or
uh,
else kind of stuff like but like I can't like my hands are tied like I don't really have
no, I get that. Um, yeah, maybe we'll do that because I feel there's going to be plenty of people who feel the same way I do. So,
Yep.
because people have already
yeah,
threatened to leave the city over it so I was like it is what it is. I can't
well,
lose my business to help everybody as much as I'd like to.
yeah, no, that's a little drastic. I'm not going to leave the city over that. I mean, it is frustrating, but I mean, I can eventually earn that money back and buy all the parts again. But I mean, it's just,
Because it's the other issue.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But like,
yeah.
yeah, um,
Well,
I'll
I'll, pers- I'll
I'll do some testing on my own to see where things lie.
sure,
Um, and like I said, you'll kind of have to stay tuned because we're
sure.
gonna like start like we're not officially offering performance yet. In that like I can't I'm not advertising that we're doing it because we're not entirely sure yet how it all works.
Makes
I need to
sense.
be able to.
That's fine.
I need to be able to know what I'm selling people.
No, that makes perfect sense. That's fine. I can be patient regarding that. I mean, it's still a great car. I was stuck
Yeah,
from the
but like I said,
dealership.
I would, it probably wouldn't hurt to petition and say, look, this is too much of a thing to
Uh,
let go. But like, I can't really do that because it's almost a conflict of interest
no.
if I make that argument, right? So
Yeah. No, I understand. No, I will probably do that. I'll send a voice message, or maybe I'll get a petition started with reach out as a city councilwoman. But okay, then I understand. Well, I appreciate you letting me know. I will. Oops, I didn't mean to get in so early, but um, um, yeah, I'll just give her some time until you everything. I guess I'm being too anxious on this, so that's fine. I'll wait, and we'll
I
see
mean,
what
as far as
happens.
like the argument, like I wouldn't necessarily wait on that. Just you know,
Well, yeah,
now is the
I'll
time
wait
to ask, right?
before. Right.
Because it's still new and they maybe haven't thought of the consequences of that yet. But as far as like
Uh,
me, like I said, I need to do more research on my own to figure out what like these actually work out to, and what
well,
performance kind of stuff you're looking at.
right. What I think would be ideal, I think, for everybody involved is maybe that you be compensated for the actual parts, but then maybe we can, still pay you guys for the labor because you're still taking time to do that, and then we can do, pay you for do much smaller labor charge and tip you guys on top of it, so you still, and yeah, but I mean, woof, if I mean, it was $15,000 each vehicle I spent on. To
Yeah.
lose all of that, yeah, that's harsh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, but I get it. It's not your call. I'll reach out to the government on that. I think that's a good idea. I appreciate your honesty and let me know. And yeah, I'd be interested. I'll probably come by and get regular. You can still do regular repairs, right, on these?
All the we can do. Yeah, repairs. There's still wearable items on the vehicle, but they last a lot longer
Uh,
than they used to.
oh, that's nice.
Um,
Yeah, I noticed my odometer now working.
yeah, that's the thing. So
This is
that's
nice.
cool.
Yeah,
Um,
key track.
yeah,
Okay, great. So I'll there when I come by get regular, maintenance done. I'll check with you, and you can keep me updated on any new stuff. And then once you're all ready to go, then hopefully the government will put their final say on that, and we'll be able to hopefully get
yeah. I'm
everything
curious
back
to
to
know what
normal.
their thoughts on it are, but
Are we talking about
Sure.
refunds for all the upgrades?
Yes.
Yeah, I was curious about that myself. I didn't think they were going to do nothing about that.
nope.
Kind of an is what it is situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some
Well.
people have invested considerable amounts of money in it, right? So it's kind of like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think
Uh,
I've put probably $30,000 to $40,000 across all my vehicles. Like,
oh,
I
I
didn't
put it.
expect to get it back.
Well, I was originally told that they were gonna be able to, you know, like everything would be restored, and then moving forward, then yes, we get charged normally. But that was from someone Benny, so no,
yeah.
I get.
Oh,
But
jeez.
oh, all right, well, I have to meet with a client, but I will reach out and I'll let you know what I say the
All right.
lieutenant governor and governor say.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
Maybe everyone can just
I
get some kind of stimulus check, you know?
Yeah.
that works too. If they just want to cut us checks and then we go back, and even if the new upgrades are more expensive, but if they're better, then that's
Yeah,
fine too.
even if it's not the same, you know, I assume it
Well,
wouldn't
it
be
isn't. It
tailored to
isn't.
each.
Yeah, it isn't the same. Like I was mentioning to her, like it's not a one-to-one thing.
Yeah.
Like back, if you had like a sport transmission or a sport and whatever that was,
Yeah.
there is no corresponding item anymore for that. So
Gotcha.
it's different, and the outcomes will be different. But I don't even know. I don't even know what those outcomes are yet. I have to test all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say even if it's not whatever even if they do give us something and it's not enough to cover what we actually spent on it. It'd be nice, you know, give everyone a
Yeah.
check for
Yeah, but it's
10,
just something,
20K,
yeah.
something.
Because if worst comes to worst, then if I can't get, the full amount I spent on my upgraded vehicles, but they give us cash, then I probably would, because, we're thinking of getting a home. So I will, at least I can just then redirect that money towards that instead and then drive
Yeah,
I'm fine
yeah,
driving stock
exactly.
vehicle. I mean, just something. But right now, I
Well,
just
I
feel
think
like
things will
I
get
feel I've been
there, but
robbed almost $100,000.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
a
a
joke
kind of
good,
a
but
risk that we take being in the city and the state that it is too, right?
Very true.
Yeah.
yeah,
If
true.
this were a
That's why
different time
that's not why
period,
I'm
you know, like if it were a little bit more mature, if you know what I mean, then it would be a bigger issue. But
Yeah.
No,
No, it
I
makes
I get that,
sense.
and that's why I'm not like you said. Some people are threatening leaving the city over it. I'm not, I'm not gonna do that. But okay, all right. Well, I do gotta head on now. But
we'll
yeah,
get there.
I will.
Things will
Yeah,
find
I
a
can.
way, right? So
Right, and
We will persevere.
thank you for,
yeah,
and thank you for mentioning that, putting my perspective. We are still in the building phase of the city. That's a very good point.
yeah, because like you know, things aren't guaranteed, unfortunately. But
Yep,
we do
true,
the best we
very
can with
true.
what we have.
Yep, it's what as long as the city's getting better overall, it's what matters. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, we're onwards and upwards, right?
Yeah, you guys see the new Sandy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fucking
that place is
amazing.
wild.
That is wow. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
It's
bunch of nice
amazing, yeah.
houses over
a
there
little cute
now.
little cafe that down there that I really like.
Mm-mm.
On that pub, the Angels
No,
Cafe. I mean, the
Casey's.
Angels pub down there. I want that.
Yeah, that's a nice pub. So
Jealous.
they're gonna have to remove. They're
The
gonna have to
weird
remove those tables. It's too
the weird
crowded.
thing is none of those shops have back rooms.
I didn't even notice that. You're right.
Ah,
You can't like
yeah.
you don't like where are you gonna store stuff?
Just behind the counter.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess, but it
But no, but
makes it
you're right. I didn't notice that. Yeah.
yeah. You have washrooms.
Well, gentlemen, good chatting with you all. You have a good day, and congratulations on the new shop. It looks great. So much
Yeah.
bigger.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
I don't know what we're gonna do with it all, but it's there.
Well, when they
One of the
open the
venues-
borders, it'll be filled
One
up.
of the venues for the bare knuckle event,
There you go.
right there in the middle.
There you go. Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Have a good day, all.
There's options. See ya.
See you guys.
Ah, he has a point. I hate it. I hate to say
Yeah.
that he has a bar.
He has a
I'm
point, but at the
frustrated.
same time, you put a lot of money in. That was a lot of money.
Yeah. Let me see. This is the thing, though. Marcy and Archie said they would be able to restore it free of charge. So maybe I can go that angle, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. If they, I
Talk
don't know if they
to-
know people.
Archie definitely maybe.
Well, Marcy wants to go meet regarding her friend's case, so I'll talk to her about it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm in City Hall. That's just yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard too because I know what they're gonna say when I write the governor and lieutenant governor. How they're gonna say how can we tell you what you said you have is what you had?
Right.
So they're gonna say there's gonna be people who are gonna game the system and say that I have a fully upgraded vehicle when they really didn't.
Yeah, I see that, but there's got to be a way of looking at each
There's gotta-
vehicle.
Yeah, like maybe not the full amount.
Like if
but
you
just
put
maybe,
in
like,
like a complaint or you put for a evaluation of your car or whatever, then I don't know. There's got to be something.
yeah. Well, it's all gonna take some time. I mean, I will reach out, he said, sooner than later. But I mean, he can't even install the parts yet. So, ooh,
What the hell?
Fucking local.
You're the idiot.
That
How
was
do you guess the-
ridiculous.
I didn't think that was a local.
You don't
Holy
think that was
crap.
local?
No, I didn't. I thought that was until he spoke.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, no, before. But that also makes me a little bit worried too. If they're like, if the argument is, the city is in the early stages, I'm also worried that once the city fully open, because I have a gut feeling about this. I've been had a fear of this. I'm wondering if they're gonna take some of the cars back
Oh.
because there'll be so many new people in the city and so many people with already. I've known of other cities that did that, but usually they did that because the people were exploiting the economy. So this is
Mm-hmm.
not the same, but I don't know. That just hurts. That's 15,000 times 5. Ugh. That's
Yeah.
$75,000 gone. Ugh.
Yeah.
Daisy
Hello?
Green
Oh,
came in here looking for you.
yes. I'm just about to reach
Okay.
out to them. Thank you.
Hey, Kelly. How are you?
Damn, I was afraid of that. I honestly thought they would just do it because it's. Oh well, she'll earn the money back slowly but surely. Alright, it's just that it's this house thing. If the house thing wasn't moving over, it wouldn't be a matter to save up the money again. But she's. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Woof. Can't wait for the music on. Ah.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna chase real quick.
Okay, babe.
Yeah. He was the fifth one from the last
Oh,
council.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Counselor Chaser.
I've had this outfit for ever. It's one of my first ones.
I know. Still looks good.
Thanks. How you doing, Joey?
I was just telling Casey how the 1 week's almost up and not a single new council member has signed up. I mean, just like we thought. I know what the
Wow.
governor wants, but realistically, this is where we are. People are not interested.
Yeah, no. It probably won't pick up until we open the borders.
Yeah, and when that time comes, it can definitely be reassessed. But for right now, you just have people signing up and sitting down. And like I told her,
Yeah.
if we had that and it wasn't an election last period, then Maurice Teo would have gotten a seat, and we haven't seen him since he signed up.
Right.
And then vote of no confidence, and then another election. So it's just like election season would never end. It would feel like every month, election, election, election. That's major burnout.
No,
Mhm.
absolutely. And we'll accomplish what we're trying to achieve anyways, because everyone's like, oh, they're always having elections or community council. Like, should I take this one seriously?
Yeah, this is the
This is
last one until
exactly
July.
this is exactly what I was afraid of whenever a couple weeks ago, whenever we brought this up, though.
Yeah, well, hopefully this shows, because I made sure
Uh,
that I I used extra special sparkles and thumbtacks when I hung the first one on the city
you'll
bulletin,
probably
so
get in here.
everyone saw it.
That'd be hilarious. A homeless guy just read crazy for homeless guy. That'll send a message. Gas, terminate all the squirrels. They know my secrets. All squirrels are illegal in Los Santos. Oh my god, that would be so fucking fun. Roleplay wives. Holy shit. Oh my god.
So tomorrow at 8, right? City council meeting?
Yeah, the closed session.
Yeah, I believe so. It would be. I would enjoy it. My Amber would lose her mind. Yeah, that my Amber might actually. With all the madness that happened when Hickory knocked out Mateo, set her up a wall. Yes. As
Miss Chaser, someone's here for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be right with them. Oh, Mr. Green, thank you for coming by.
It's all good, Amber.
Do you mind? Let's speak in my office. Exactly. How you doing today?
Sore. That kind of
Oh,
comes with the territory.
I can imagine. Yep. Yep. Feel free to have a seat if you'd be more comfortable. Okay. So I talked to Gretchen, the dispatcher, earlier today regarding uh, what I witnessed on my side of things, and it's I want. Could you go through everything from your point of view once more, just to make sure I'm not like misunderstanding what's going on?
From the actual scene itself all the way up, or from when I got into the cells?
When you got to the cells.
Uh, when I got to the cells, they hadn't read me my rights. They weren't even planning to. They even said that themselves in the car. Weren't even planning to read me my rights.
They said that.
Then, yeah, exact words from, I think it's Finley Bell, Deputy Finley Bell.
Okay.
Because the two people she had in the car were cadets. Because I said, "Oh, isn't there something you're forgetting to do?" You know, a gentle reminder of, you might want to read me my rights.
Okay.
Because I'm aware that they have to do that. I've been arrested a
They
few
do.
times, I know. Then, words, no, you don't need to, because we're not going to ask you questions, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. At that point, I automatically considered myself, okay, I'm not getting a lawyer then, they're not even going to try. That already set in stone for me that, you know what, I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to laugh at them. Then when we got to the cells, Deputy Walker, or Sergeant Walker now, I think, he gently reminded them that, yes, they need to read me my rights. They were already putting charges on me, and they were trying to put as many charges as they could, because I could hear them talking. They were trying to put as many charges as they possibly could on me. They were trying to stack charges on me.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
Then Walker, what was it Walker did? Walker reminded them, no, read him his rights. He's allowed to have a lawyer. Read me my rights. I didn't know. Like, I completely forgot about the whole lawyer thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take it because I'm sick of being around them. I'm impulsive. I'm a sociopath. It comes with the territory. But made a couple of things of I wanted to speak to Eastwood being the only one of them that I'll actually sit down and have a conversation with. To which they said, yeah. Got Eastwood down. Eastwood then told me there is a lawyer in the building, and they're here for you. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take my lawyer then. If that's the case, if Amber's here, I'll take my lawyer. I know Eastwood then passed the information over to Bell and them and said, yes, he is now requesting his lawyer since his lawyer's here. I'm guessing they didn't come and talk to you at all. They then asked me, I asked again, like, is Amber here? Because if she is, I would like to speak to my lawyer. No answer. And then finally they asked me, and I was like, well, as I asked before, is Amber here? They said, oh, I don't know. Didn't check from what I could hear and what I could see. And then came back to me and said, no. To which I went, okay, then clearly I don't need a lawyer. Fine. Whatever. But from what I'm being told by you, by Marcy, by all of them, you were in that building until they had sent me up.
Yes. So this is the situation. This is concerning as hell right now. I talked to Miss Gretchen. Did you talk to Miss Gretchen at all? Gretchen Walker.
No,
Short blonde hair.
Gretchen didn't say a word to me the whole time.
Okay, because I talked to her today about the third. She told me that she went down because we had requested twice that she said that twice you have declined for a lawyer. You were under the impression that you had requested a lawyer, and then we said we were under the impression that you did want a lawyer. So she said she was going to go down there a third time, just to make sure, because she's concerned about your rights to being infringed on. I didn't see her go down. I guess I can't remember if I saw her
She
go
came
down.
down. Yeah, she went
Okay.
down, but she didn't speak to me at all.
Okay, she says she did, and that's when you told her, no, it's nothing that serious.
No,
And that's when
didn't
she
say
came
that to
back and told
Gretchen.
me.
I didn't
Okay,
speak to Gretchen at all.
So Gretchen's even lying to me, lying to us on this. Okay, crap. Okay, so I talked to the Chief Justice. I confirmed with him if we should, because I was kind of thinking maybe we should go to the defense route. We argued your charges and everything on the fact that you were not rated, well, one, almost not rated your rights, and two, denied access to a lawyer. Because you pleaded guilty to how the Constitution is, we would have to go in a civil action against the either the department as a whole or those specific officers.
Yeah.
With
I mean,
that,
I accept responsibility for my actions and for my crimes. That's fine. I'm not saying that I didn't do it. I will throw my hands up every time and say, yeah, I did that shit, and I'll do it again. But it's the fact of what does piss me off is they weren't going to read me my rights. If it wasn't for Walker, they wouldn't have read me my rights and just sent me up. Because lo and behold, a criminal that actually knows their rights, are they shocked by that? Sure, I know my rights, but unlike most criminals, I'm going to let them do their job, read me my rights, and then request my lawyer, not immediately within milliseconds of them slapping cuffs on me, lawyer up.
Right.
Because I want to hear them rights first.
No, I understand. Okay, so this is how we will proceed. I will file a claim for civil action. So what would, as a civil action, we're suing the sheriff's department. I've been told, based off my experience and what other successful lawsuits has gone through and whatnot, I'm going to put down $10,000 as a request. The judge at the end will decide what's a reasonable amount. Once he's heard all the testimony, it might be more, it might be less. It's just a number to put down. So that's what I'll do. And then in addition, is there anything else you would want to see as a result of this if we win this case? Like a formal apology or...
Honestly, I don't care about any of that sort of stuff. I just want to see them actually pay
Okay,
for their mistakes instead of them more or less laughing and sweeping it under the rug.
understood. I was thinking if we
I'd
do win this...
I'd like to see it was Oswin Carter. So it's Oswin Carter, Finley Bell. I would like to see those two at minimum reprimanded or even suspended for their actions. But
See, that's the thing. I don't think we could do that in a defense case. We could, because then they would determine that they were, they were now by the SOPs or the law. But in a civil case, I don't know when we can request that. I can double check with the Chief Justice on it. But it's more. But I think what we could do, what I had in mind, is if we do find them guilty on this, because I think this is a very serious issue. They're declining, one, failing or almost failing to read you your rights, and also your right to a lawyer. Have them maybe make a public statement or a bulletin for like a month, every week or something. Post that out, say reminding the public that you have the right to attorney. To no matter as long as before you are set up, no matter how many times you decline it at first, as long as you say yes before, just informing the public and coming from the sheriff's office. So to make sure that if they do try this again, then if the people will know and ask for That's the only thing I could also think of. But I can try to ask to see if we can. But I don't know. I don't know if we can request that. And then if Garcia sees this case and she sees this, I can bring it to her attention. Then she can act on her own, in her own investigation. But I'm thinking maybe it's more like that. But I'm not sure we can actually request that as a penalty because it is a civil case and not a defense case.
that makes sense.
So would you like to see that with the demand? Well, we have to ask for some kind of monetary value. We'll ask for 10,000. We'll see if it's more or less, and then we also maybe that the LSD do a public reminder to that their rights regarding Miranda rights and to attorney be posted on the bulletin board. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll reach out to Chief Justice regarding the recommended stuff to see if that can in, and I'll either add that to the terms or not if I can, and then I'll move forward that. So what we need to do, so it sounds like we would need to call in Walker as a witness, and I'll probably subpoena that if you won't willingly testify on our behalf. They will for the police, but not us, of course. That should be fine. Hopefully, I mean, I know Walker to be an honest man and everything, so I had no doubt he would say yes. I told them they work on the ring to the lads. I told them they needed to, and whatnot. There's a lot of Did anybody else that's not associated with the police hear any of these conversations or statements?
No, they were very. Honestly, they were quite clever with how they did it. They ensured that it was only cops around them when they said stuff.
Okay. All right. What we can do is try to. Well, then what our main case will be is trying to trip them up on this, and so I would call each one to the stand and ask him questions. I know Chief Justice Harris. You will allow me the right that of course, all the officers involved in this, that the other officers remove themselves from the court so they can't hear one testimony and also copy it.
Yeah.
So that would be your best bet on that case. Calling in Walker for on your behalf, and I was hoping to call in Gretchen, but it sounds like Gretchen's even. This shocks me.
Yeah, she didn't speak to me at all.
And she just speak to the officer that was detaining you, and he said that or something.
I think
you
so.
know of?
I know she definitely spoke to Bell, but didn't speak to me. I don't think I saw her speak to Eastwood, who Eastwood knew that I'd requested the lawyer because I said it to his face when he said, "Oh, there's a lawyer upstairs," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take my lawyer." Yeah.
Okay, so he's widowed another woman when his put on the stand. I believe he would also be honest regarding that. All right, that's good to know. Okay. Was there any other inmates for any other crimes down there? Maybe she's confusing you with another one. No. Okay.
No, just me.
Whew, okay. Wow. That's okay. That's how we'll proceed then. We'll have the officers that will give testimony to support your claims on this. We'll definitely, more likely, the defense will bring them up to the stand, so we wouldn't need to, request them or subpoena them. But if not, I will subpoena them, and then I will just work on a case to try to catch them in their lies.
Yeah. Also, Marty did ask, "What's your bank ID so we can pay you?"
Oh, I haven't gotten that yet. I've been distracted. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about that. I will. I'll get that to Marcy
No,
eventually.
we worry about that. It's
Um,
just your ID.
Evie.
Just what your
Oh, my
favorite
ID.
number today is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ooh, it's my favorite number, 10.
Yeah, I'll pass that on to Marcy when I see her.
I appreciate that. Okay, Mr. Green, I will start working on your case right away. I will get that motion, hopefully filed by today, tomorrow at the latest, and then we'll move on from there. I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me, assist you out.
Thank you.
This is only harder. I wonder if if Gretchen's showing a dark side, or maybe she's, this is purposely, she's doing this to make it. You know what? Oh wow, that's crazy.
Thank you
Okay,
again,
I
Amber.
mean that's great, robot. No problem. I will be in touch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Woof. Okay. So I can get this out in.
Everything okay?
Uh-huh. Yep, this is gonna be not as easy as I thought it would be, but it never is. But that's fine. I still believe there's a case, but oof, it's a doozy. discretion there. Discretion. All right.
All right.
All right. What you want to do?
Well, I was gonna say PDM, but I think they closed.
Oh, sorry about that. Wait, did he get divorced, he said?
I think so.
Oh, crap. Well, I don't even know. I don't even have money for it. I don't even want to know. I'm so
I
about
think
that.
it's off road. I just was curious,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. When they open again, we'll stop by so you can see. I know
No,
you've been
don't
waiting
be
for that.
sorry. It's not like I was gonna get anything anyway. But or curiosity.
Well, how are you on food? You good?
See, yes, I'm good. I actually have a couple things I can give to you if you need them. I got you.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Oh, well, hold on in case you need them. I got a few stuff as well, so. Well, right. You just want to drive around a little bit, see what's going on?
Let's do it.
Okay, let me, change you. Nah, that's gonna be a case. That's good. I mean, this is what I gotta do. I can't hear it. So what? There's someone lying. But there's so many things though. Uh, that's to change. What? Ooh, okay. I need to run my office real quick and I'll be down. I'm taking a picture of that if we got lying cops, sneaky, bad cops, I do not trust them to not mess with that report. Report mentions nothing about the PO requesting or any of that stuff, and that's I'm gonna use then. Okay, we'll see here. Amber Chaser, RP stuff. Ignite. Say that information. So okay, just making sure, covering all the bases, because this is probably the most corrupt cop case I'm facing. But I gotta be careful too that my client and I'm not. I mean, I gotta believe my client, and I do, and I want to because. But the thing is, maybe I need to be careful not thinking about the men on this. Yes, I know his role player plays a cop, a high-ranked cop in there. That doesn't mean he won't play the criminal that will flat out lie and get cops in trouble, right? So, but there's plenty there to suggest. They never had me come down. They never. Wait, I'm ready.
All right.
I feel so bad for Kelly. She's just like in there all day.
Yeah. I try to talk
that's
to her,
a-
but she just doesn't seem like she wants to talk.
Fair enough. She's probably busy. She's probably getting all done today so she can not worry about it later.
Maybe.
This case. This is a big case.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like several officers. Okay, so some new, I believe, the client, like individual that just walked in, one, they weren't gonna read him his rights until Officer Walker, or Deputy Walker reminded that they had to. Then when I came to represent him, I was told that he never requested for a lawyer, and he said he did twice. But here's the thing that's got me a little shaken up. So the third time, Gretchen, she told me that she went down there to check and ask him personally if he wanted to, that I was still there. Did he still want an attorney? And he said,
That's crazy as hell.
He said, no, it's not that serious. And after that point, I said, okay, well, I guess he doesn't want to join her. And I left. He's saying he never said that. And in fact, she never even spoke to him. So that means Gretchen is lying. And I find that hard to believe, but it's too. The whole reason Marcy got me on retainer was so that whenever they got in problems that they'd ask for me.
Right.
So yeah, this is
tough.
Yeah, this is tough. Thing is, they didn't put anything about reading him his rights or him requesting attorney or not requesting attorney in the report, so I could use that. I will. It's just I gotta get them tripped up. I don't want to have to question each of them very hard and get their information to. Yeah, this is gonna be a big one.
Huh. Were his charges big?
Yeah, because he did. Well, he missed the charges. Well, basically what happened was the Angels are feeling like they're getting harassed by the LSSD, right? Basically his friend. So his friend was getting. They claimed that they saw his friend's the car seen even had a license plate when it wasn't him. It was Marcy. Marcy admitted that was my car. They both drive a Comet, right? Both red, but slightly different liveries and whatnot. But the officers swear it was the same livery and that she saw the license plate and blah blah blah. But the license plates are not even remote close. So the officer is lying. T-Boy saw the car. They look similar, and she's just saying she saw the, license plate to, make it sound more as a bluff or whatever. So they were grilling him, and they also had like 4 or 5 officers on a routine traffic, traffic stop, and they felt that was a little excessive as well. So they keep questioning him hard and getting, aggressive and whatnot. And I forget. For some reason, I don't know, Mr. Green felt compelled to walk up on the cops and stab him. So he did assault an officer. So he got that charge. Yeah. And obstruction and some other charges. The charges make sense, but still,
So he's trying to get off on a technicality, is what you're saying?
Well, no, he wants these off, and he doesn't even care about the time or fine. He doesn't want money or anything out of this. He wants the sheriff's department to be held accountable. That makes me believe him more. If anything, he wants the certain officers to be reprimanded for not doing their job.
Got you. Okay.
So, but we can only go through because he pleaded guilty to everything. Because I checked with the Chief Justice. We had to go through the civil trial. So yes, we're gonna be asking for money on that, but we have to. It's for punitive damages. But I'm seeing if we can also request, I don't think we can request that if the officers are found guilty or the LSD or whatever, that we can request they be punished because it's not a criminal defense trial, it's a civil trial. But I think I'm kind of hoping though, if that's that case, that's all right. I'm still hoping that Garcia will get word of this and she will take it upon herself to do an IA investigation, which I think she is highly likely. No, from what I know about Garcia. But yeah, this is gonna be a big one. I'm gonna have to really. I'm a little nervous because I'm so rusty, but I'm gonna have to be on my A game on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. No, everything's open.
It's all good. I think
mean,
I might go to bed.
Oh, yeah?
I'm thinking about going to bed early tonight.
Really? Are you all right?
No, I'm just tired today, I think.
Okay, I get that. All right. You want me to take you back to City Hall?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. I might do the same thing, if being honest. Or maybe I'll, just, maybe go up, get myself up in my office and just work on this case or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do a deep dive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Lock
I
my
don't know. I just
door.
got tired all of a sudden.
No, that's fine. That happens to me a lot, so I'm glad it's not just me.
it'd be good for you to get back into a case, babe.
No, back in the swing of things. Oh, tomorrow. I was wanting to go to that Angels home warming party thing they're having.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's a city council meeting at 8.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, and I think
Oh, it is at 8.
yeah. And then I think what time's the Angels thing?
Good question. Oh, it's at 10. That's good. We'll go to that afterwards. Okay. That
Okay,
works.
cool. Yep, that works. All right, babe.
All right. Well, you get some rest.
I will. You too. Well, do your lawyer thing.
Uh-huh. Yep, I will. I don't know. We'll stay up too late. I promise. All right, baby. You have a good night now.
I will. I'm
We'll
gonna
see
get
you
some
tomorrow.
rest.
Yeah, you deserve it.
All right, love you.
Love you. No ways. Guys, I might take the rest of this off stream. I'm just gonna work on Amber's bill for tomorrow. And then also in this case. But mostly I think the bill. And that's just gonna be a bunch of paperwork behind the scenes. It's not gonna be fun to watch. So I think I'll do that. And then yeah, and then this go to bed. So let's go and share the loves who's up and about. We'll raid somebody. 1 second. One second. Let's see who's up and about. Oh. Am I? Is someone up? God damn it. Well, I don't think actually anyone else is streaming right now. Let me double check. No? I guess we're gonna call it a night here. I guess your buzz is kind of probably because it's all new patch, big patch, and everything buggy, probably. Yeah. So we'll move. I'll call it right here, and I will see y'all tomorrow. TGIF. Maybe for another week. Appreciate y'all. Have a good. Oh wait, who's that? Mama Lonnie. Okay. Let me check out who that is. Oh yeah, he plays like yeah, he played Cletus here on the server, but he's looking for somebody else and over damn, why not? All right, sure. I'll send over to him. 1 second. what? We'll read that person. All right. Was he? Did you play that character that was at Burger Shot? That he was the Southern guy. Him and Mateo always like crack each other up. The same guy. I know. I was looking at his character. It's the same Civ, but anyway. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, I don't know this person, but he seems to be a funny role player, so I hope you enjoy him. Show him some love, and yeah, have a good.